So because I love cosmic brushes and because I need to play with these palettes some more, I thought I would do another look for you with the NUDETRALS and the Cooltrals palettes. Now I do have a first impressions of these two palettes which I will link down below for you, and that's got all of the swatches, all of the close-ups and 2 looks with each individual palette, but today I'm going to combine them. These palettes were very kindly gifted to me in PR, and I do have a code with the brand. If you want to pick anything up from Cosmic Brushes, the code is Kerry K and it is affiliated, so thank you so much if you do use my code and support my channel. Now these two palettes do retail for £28 individually. You can buy them both together for £56, and I'm predicting it's probably going to sell out quickly. As I'm filming this video right now, the launch is going to be tonight. It's going to be on the 21st of June at 6 PM UK time. I mean, set your alarms because they sell out quickly, and they sell out quickly for a reason. They're an amazing brand with an amazing formula, and we need to get these palettes on my eyeballs. Now I am going to try and scrape the last little bit of my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base. Ooh, this one's slightly more full than the other one. Maybe this is the one that's more running out. Okay, this is good. We have a good base. So, do I have a plan? Not at this current moment, but out of the Cooltrals palette, my favourite tones in this is definitely Crave, which I used in my last look. I like Attract as well, and I do like Grounded. Should we use some of those? And from the NUDETRALS palette, which I think is just slightly my favourite out of the two palettes, I'm liking the look of this pinky neutral here, and the shade Chic looks really nice. That looks like a nice light tone up there. Oh, the choices, the choices. Okay, I'm thinking deep smoky brown in the outer corner, going into maybe more of a purpley crease. Have no idea of shimmers yet. So starting out with the NUDETRALS palette, I think I'm gonna go for Delicate, which is this delicious brown here. And I'm just gonna start to pack that into the outer corner. That's like, is that a little bit like a really deep khaki? Or is it just my eyes? Maybe it's just my eyes. It looks more brown on camera. Okay, that has gone on deliciously and like a dream. What should I go into next? I think then from the Cooltrals palette, I'm going to go into the shade Grounded, which is this one here. Oh wow, that picks up amazingly on a brush. And I'm just going to start pressing that into the crease. Oh yeah, that tone is beautiful. Let's actually just tap out my eye primer because creasy eyes. And then I don't want to take that in too far because I want the inner corner area to be nice and light, she says, taking it even further in. Oh, and that shade is just stunning, and it actually goes on really nice and sort of blends out nicely on its own. Ooh. Then going back to the NUDETRALS palette, I think I want to go into the shade Chic, which is this one here. I'm going to see how pigmented it is on my skin tone. It is a nice, really pastel pale pinky tone. And I just want to press that in. Oh yeah, okay, that's showing up. Maybe you don't need to go in with so much, Kerry. And of course, if you've got a deeper skin tone than me, that is going to show up even more. But that is looking cute and keeping all of that inner corner lightness that I want. I think as well I will just go into a little bit of the shade Rumour, which is this one down here, which is a little bit pinkier. And I think I might sandwich that between the last two shades that we put down, just because I can and I'm here. There's no rhyme or reason to some things. And just to make things even more dramatic, I am going to go into the black from the NUDETRALS palette, which is called Timeless. I don't know why I'm showing you it because it's a black. We all know what black looks like. It's like showing you a white. I mean, and I'm just going to add that. Okay, she pigmented. She is very pigmented. And that is going to give me even more depth and drama in the outer corner. Okay, I'm feeling thoroughly dramatic and I love it. And again, I cannot resist going into the shade Crave, which is this one. I did use it in one of the looks I did in my last video, but I can't apologise for it because, like I say, it's one of my favourites. And I'm going to use that on the lower lash line. I'm absolutely loving how these mattes are looking, going on and blending. I love this formula. That was so easy. I like it when the shadows don't make it hard work. Like, we don't need that. Nobody be needing that. Then we have an absolute plethora of delicious shimmers to choose from, and like I say, if you see my first video, that is all of the swatches and they are beautiful. Oh wow, Radiant from the NUDETRALS palette is definitely goes on my eyes. You know what, I think I'm just going to take it on my finger. It looks more of a toppery shade, which is perfect because, like I say, I want to keep it light. Holy macaroni. That has got such stunning warmth to it, the reflex in this shade. That is one of the best topper shades I have ever used. Like, tone-wise, that is one of my favourites. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Tender, which is this deeper purple shimmer down here, and I'm just going to use a little bit of that just to connect up that topper shade into the purple matte out here, just to make sure it's nice and blendy. Now I'm debating whether to put shimmer on the lower lash line, because we do have one called Satin, which is cute. Just using a little bit of that satin shimmer shade just to run along the lower lash line. Loving how this is looking. I'm going to jump off, stick some lashes on, come back and show you the finished look. The finished look has blown my mind. I really liked the first two looks I did with these palettes, and combining them, I didn't know how it was going to go. You know, combining warm tones and cool tones is such a nice thing to do. It creates very dramatic contrasting looks, but can be a little bit tricky. I think the thing that I like the most about this look was that topper shade from the NUDETRALS palette. This one here, called Radiant, is absolutely stunning, and no matter what matte you put that on top of, it will look slightly different. And the fact that I just put that on top of my eye base, basically just on the lid, and the way that it is shining and giving that warmth next to that purple is giving me life. I did stick on some lashes. They are Lola lashes in the style Foxy. I believe I got these from Beauty Bay. I did put this one in my waterline. It's the Beetlejuice and Revolution eye pencil. It's in this shade. I'm not sure if you can buy them anymore because this was a collab a while ago, but if you can, I will link it down below. And I did use an Unearthly Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Spaz, and it is a nice purpley shimmery one. Loving this look. And I did try and go for the half lashes just so you could see the look a little bit better. I didn't want to cover up all of that gorgeous shimmer that we've got on the lid. I was expecting to use more than one. Well, I did use a tiny bit of a purple as well on the lid. I was expecting to use more than that because the shimmers are absolutely stunning, and I like to use a lot when I'm using a Cosmic Brushes palette, but that shade speaks for itself. Now, I'm not sure if this video is going up before or after the launch, but do remember that these palettes do launch on the 21st of June at 6 PM UK time. Like I say, if you want to pick anything up from Cosmic Brushes, you can use my affiliated code, and if you do, thank you so much. It really does help out my channel. Please let me know what you think to this look. I am still planning in the future a palette bingo on all of my Cosmic Brushes palettes. It could go horribly wrong, or it could go amazingly. I'm still excited either way. Please let me know, are you picking up anything at this launch? What are you interested in? And I'd be really interested to know in the comments. And down below I will include my Patreon group, my YouTube membership, and all of my socials. And hopefully guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!